Hello, all. Welcome to my reading for all signs. Just a little check in with the energy of November 2025. We are going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. And so without further ado, I think I'm going to be trying to do some lives here. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see some lives. I'm probably going to do them regardless. But, all right, let's get into it. Also, if this resonates and you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio, snakepetalhealing.com. Please, 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 please visit my site and book a reading. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let me work my gift for you, for us, together. Okay, so Aries, my Aries collective, what's going on for November 2025? I keep wanting to say 2026. It's not that. November 2025 for my Aries collective. What's the vibe here? Oh, 5 swords. November 2025 for my Aries collective. November 2025 for my Aries collective. Okay. Oh. Well, Aries. Okay, so there could be someone, could be an air sign that may have played around with you in the past. Wanting to offer you something now. So in November, there's this counterpart energy going on, but it looks like within the dynamic between the two of you, and like wanting to build something, there's like anxieties, there's kind of like overthinking, kind of like fear of things going wrong, I guess is kind of what I'm seeing. There may be some inconsistencies that kind of come from this relationship because of this. However, it looks like there's a dream fulfillment. You could be getting another chance if there's someone that you maybe had a past with, or that you need to talk to someone about something within your relationship that you want to make it work. I do see that there's going to be the chance to have a new beginning and kind of like discuss things with this person. Let me just pull on. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety in November for you, Aries. I'm wondering why. What's the deal with the anxiety? Okay, it's not looking too hot. So we have deceit and envy. So, Goddess of the Moon and Garden of the Gate. So intuitively, I have a feeling that there may have been someone that you are with or that you knew previously that looked like a dream or a wish fulfillment. I think that you're going to realize some things about someone this November that leave you feeling in regret, that leave you feeling bullied, attacked even. Not the best. This was because someone was envious. The reason that they went after you the way they did and dogged you out like that was because they were envious of you. You knew it deep down. This person was afraid to leave their comfort zone. And something to do with the relationship with you is going to cause them to have to kind of like grow out of a certain space that they were in. And they weren't wanting to do it. Now, within work though, I do feel like you're doing very well within work in November. Sorry, that kind of hijacked everything. But I do feel like you're doing really well within work in November. I think you'll be very creative. I think that you'll be working with people if you have like a collaborative sort of job. You are coming up as the queen and the king. So that means that you are getting stuff done. You are executing everything perfectly. You are, there are systems in place that are very beneficial for you. But I think that you're going to be doing stuff so well that people are going to be envious of you. However, they're not stopping to shine, period. There is options coming in here for you maybe within love, maybe within career as well. You know, you may be concerned or unsure of whether you should take like a new beginning. Our side is itchy. Whether you should do like a new beginning here, within like a career maybe, or yeah, like a career sector. I would say definitely go for it. The only downside is that there are going to be people that are a little bit envious of the fact that you're doing this so well. You know, you're really kind of outshining the competition. You're kind of like making it look good. You're doing like the best out of your coworkers, and I think that makes people upset. But like literally take it up with God. Am I right? Indecision. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. So for some of you, there could be some sort of situation when you've been trying to come together with someone possibly, or like somebody may be coming back to you and feeling like they have an attachment to you. You're not sure whether you should go back to them or not, or you should pursue this, and it's just causing confusion. I feel like you're going to be focused on your money though. If there's any attachment at all, I do think that that's going to be let go of. I think you're going to want to let go of an attachment with a certain someone if you feel ready to do so, because if you don't, it's actually going to deeply and gravely affect your finances, which you just want to keep it popping, obviously. So yeah, for signs, I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. For who this person may be. I just feel like, because now we have broken heart, right? So it's like, I think that someone literally played in your face. They dogged you out previously. Now they want to come back around in November and like offer you something. And you're just like, which road should I take here? Like, maybe you have like a couple options. Some of you may be debating, you know, should you give this person another chance? Some of you are literally just like, no. Honestly, I see that you have wish fulfillment coming in for you elsewhere within other romantic offers that will be more fulfilling for you. So I don't really recommend that you backtrack, but of course do whatever you think you should. It is your life. You will know better than I. But yeah, I do think if you let this person back in your life, there's going to be some financial baloney going on. So let's end it off here with Aries. Attachment. Community. Yeah, like you could like, I don't know if you worked with this person. There's some attachment kind of here in which you feel like you may have to interact with this person again, so you like want it to be chill. Like, I don't know. It looks like you're going to be speaking your truth about things, like setting some boundaries and things like that. In regards to this, we know Queen of Swords is a very big boundary setter as well. I want to know more maybe about career though. You're moving forward within your career. You're definitely kind of like upgrading within your career here in the month of November. You've been holding back for a while, maybe because there were certain things that were stopping you and blocking you. But I am seeing that these blockages are actually being released in November so that you can move forward and put your best foot forward. It seems as though the reason that you were maybe not moving forward within career was some sort of stagnancy, some sort of reason that was not allowing you to go to the next step, but now that blockage is being cleared. So, heck yeah, Aries. I mean, I do think that there's a little bit of drama here for you in November, just because someone is coming back, trying to stir the pot, trying to kind of see if you're stupid still, not gonna lie. I don't think that you are, though. I think that you're hip and wise to it. And if you weren't before, I think you are now. So, you know, absolutely use your discernment. If you think this person is, you know, who you want. I mean, you could probably have happiness with this individual, but with all the envy, all the deceit, the broken heart, the 5 of Swords, you know, the 5 of Cups, like, yeah, someone regrets how they played in your face and treated you, but is that actually your fault? Why did they treat you that way in the first place? Like, make it make sense. Okay, so if that was hitting, please visit my website and book a personal reading with me. Okay, Taurus, let us see Let us pray. That always comes in my head. I do not know why. Let us pray. Oh yeah, it's church stuff. Let's just feel like core memory. Haven't been to church in a while. But that's besides the point. Okay, Taurus. So November 2025. What's the deal? My Taurus collective. November 2025. What is it looking like for my Taurians? November 2025. Ooh, what's it looking like for Taurians? Okay, November 2025. Looking like for Taurus. Ooh, baby. Okay, okay. Okay, Taurus. I feel as though there could be... So you have money coming in November. We'll start there. You are definitely on top of your game when it comes to your finances this November. I think that will be working out very, very nicely for you. You've got money coming in. You're looking very sturdy. You could be working with maybe a boss or like some sort of authority figure to like get this money. There's someone that is going to be putting you onto something that is going to help you bring more money in. Of course, you're on top of your game doing it. I'm seeing you execute this very well. You're definitely made for this position, this job, whatever it is. You're going to do amazing. You are going to bring in a lot of favor for yourself through this position. With the Seven of Wands, though, there could be some aspects of difficulty, maybe when it comes to getting the job done. Maybe when it comes to who you're working with. I just feel like there may be a little bit of feeling the need to maybe hold back or try to like... So you could be just kind of like, at one point you're kind of just like just breaking even, but then I'm seeing money coming in. I think that's what it is. Like I feel like in the beginning of November, you could be just kind of like really just like standing, holding your ground when it comes to what you are making here, and then as the month progresses, there's more money coming in. So you're definitely going to end the month, I think, with more money than you had going into it. Taurus. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was with the blossoming abundance. I think that you maybe like whoever you're working with, I don't know if you have like a business partner, I don't know if you have like a boss that you're working with or something. There's like some indecision going on about working together that it just may cause some turbulence. I just feel like maybe you're unsure of how and when you can kind of like put your foot down in certain situations, and it's making it just a little bit muddy for you. It seems as though you're going to have a decent amount of love offers come in, if that's something that you're interested in. If not, I am seeing that there's going to be a deepening within love, within your connection. If you are with someone, there may be some hostilities coming in, though, with the broken heart here. It's something to do with working together. There's some sort of turbulence because of the two of you coming together. Someone feels as though someone's giving more or something, and it's causing turbulence between your dynamic. I do think that patience is required here within the connection. I think that things will even out. Despite, yeah, I am seeing a happy, kind of like a positive outcome for you in November when it comes to whatever this situation is. However, it may not feel like that the entire time. But I mean, you have so much love around you. You also are just looking really, really good. You are standing your ground here. I do feel like you're going to be looking very nice, smelling very nice, eating well this month of November, and like all that good stuff. There's an emphasis on balance. Do make sure when you do get this influx of money that you don't just like put it all out right away. I kind of feel like you're going to want to definitely make sure that you balance that out. Yeah, there's definitely an emphasis on business here and also romance, but it's like whatever it is that you may be doing for work, or even if you're just like have these like hobbies where you could be writing or something, or like, just like executing things well. I feel like it's going to be a journey, whatever it is that you're doing right now, that is kind of allowing you to like level up to the next tier, TIER. It's definitely, uh, it's definitely a bit of a learning experience and a bit of a learning curve for you, but you are getting it done. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, buddy, this is a time for action because there's money coming in. This is not the time to be holding back. If you feel like you're second guessing yourself throughout this month for whatever it is that you want to do, just take action instead. When you find yourself frozen in time, just kind of waiting, just take action instead. Literally, your best bet right now is to do that. Hundo P. Because you will benefit from it. What is this Four of Cups about? Yeah, like honestly, I think that be aware of reckless communication maybe within your relationships. Be aware of not maybe being prepared enough for certain situations. We don't really want any reckless activity this November, although it may happen. If it does happen, you'll be focused on how you weren't prepared. You'll be focused on, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, right? So this is kind of just like the vibe that we want to instill this November, right? We want to be mindful of what it is that we're saying. We want to be we don't want to be rash. We want to be nice and even and balanced out for November. Okay. Yeah, for those of you that are single, I'm definitely seeing people coming in. However, I don't think that they're going to be long-term suitors. Like I'm seeing a lot of like short-term suitors come in for you. If you are single, you are going to receive lots of invites to do things and stuff. However, I don't see it lasting super long for the month of November, but I am seeing love come in for you after November if you're looking. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Taurus. Don't forget to book a personal reading with me if that resonated at snakepetalhealing.com. Okay, and let's get into Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Let's get into your reading for the month of November. November for Gemini. What's going on? November 2025 for Gemini. Ooh, November 2025. November 2025 for Gemini. Oh. Okay, Gemini. This month, I am seeing this as a little bit of like a rest month for you. I think you're going to be resting quite a bit. There is going to be money coming in for you. You may have to set some boundaries with certain individuals. I kind of feel like people are like at your neck for shit, and they may be just kind of like, people want to like maybe beat you at your own game or something. It's kind of giving that. People just feeling like they need to win the argument at all costs. If you have like loved ones or people around you that you're going to be around quite a bit, they might be on just kind of on this like brink behavior where they feel like they want to just kind of goad you into maybe arguing just so they like, it's giving like, I know better than you, Gemini, which is weird. So yeah, you may have to set some boundaries. I think that when it comes to over giving, there is a desire to be charitable to those around you in November, and I think you will be giving to people that you deem, worthy to be giving to and stuff. Like you'll be helping people out, but you're also going to be focused on your own quite a bit. You could be really, really heavily focused on money this month. So there's money coming in, but I think you're also focused on just going over maybe your finances. I don't know if you have like banking meetings or something coming up this November. Let's pull a little bit more here for the Gemini. Oh yeah, your body, you may feel as though you really need a break this November. Like I'm seeing the energy of really needing a little bit of time to take for yourself. I think that you may have been burning the candle at both ends, or you've been overgiving to the people in your life, and this November you are going to want to keep it chill. So I'm starting to pick them, since I'm just doing these, I kind of have like different ways of reading, and right now I'm seeing first week of November it'll be like a chill week for you. It'll be laid back, very low key. You'll be resting quite a bit, and you're gonna have patience. You might even get sick, like I don't know, some of you might be getting sick, and so that's why you need to be patient, or just burning the candle at both ends vibe. Second week of November, there's money coming in, so you may have a new stream of income opening, or there's like something of that sort where there's new money coming in and you'll be receiving maybe some sort of paycheck, some sort of direct deposit drop, or this could be just like a new skill that you're doing that you're getting paid for. Really, I kind of feel like this entire month focuses on your kind of like self-worth. When I'm seeing these like setting boundaries, I'm kind of picking up on the energy of needing to like set boundaries, because it seems as though whether this is someone in your life or this is you with other people, there's this energy of needing to win at all costs. There's this energy of envy surrounding you right now. People are maybe jealous of how good you look, how funny you are, how charismatic you are, just how smart you are. And, people are mad about that. Like, please, like, you literally can't help that Gemini is that bitch, or that big dog, like, for real. Boss Mandilo. Big dog energy, I think, or something. It's a song. Definitely throw that on if you're in that. But hey, if it's you, Gemini, which is okay, we all have shadow aspects. We're not all perfect. We can, do that. I know what it's like to be envious at some points. I know what it's like to want to win at all costs within certain things. That may come up in the third week of November. And I would just advise you to have a look at the parts within yourself that are making you feel as though you're not worthy, or that you need to prove yourself, or that other people are better than you, right? It's never that serious. Like, it may be, right, with how you feel, but at the end of the day, like, that is just really not the vibe. So I want you to know that. I want you to know that in that week. And and if people feel that way about you, you shouldn't have to feel like you need to dim your light for other people to be more comfortable, because that's just not true. No. I'm so chronically online. That meme with the like blonde cartoon girl where it's like, girl, don't you know that desire is the root of all evil, or something? I don't know. Okay, and then we have Queen of Swords and appreciation. I just feel like you're setting boundaries, or someone, an Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person may be setting boundaries with you in your life. I do think that this is going to be amicable, though. Like, I don't think it's like a super negative thing. No, these boundaries need to be set. Like, if someone is in your life that is maybe acting a little bit out of character at the time, I am seeing that maybe things will even out, just because you appreciate each other. There is appreciation within the connection. Of course, do only wear the shoe if it fits, because if the situation at hand is like far more dire and someone is just like absolutely dragging you and that they're just like terrible for you, take the hint, set the boundary all the way. Have appreciation for yourself at your own time and all that stuff, right? So know that. But yeah, there's something going on here with being assertive, being intelligent, knowing what's right, communicating. People could be communicating their appreciation for you as well in the month of November, or you could be doing this to the people around you. I kind of feel like people will be saying it to you, because there is some aspect of you with the 6 of Pentacles and how you're giving to other people. It's this aspect of charity. You could be donating to charity. You could be doing some sort of fundraiser or something in November. So, sweet. Sweet, deep, deep. All right, one more card for. Spiritual gifts totally coming online as well. There's something here. There had been some sort of like holding back from your spiritual gifts that's like finally coming forward. Do you hear the wind outside? It's a spiritual contract. Hello. There's certain gifts that are supposed to come online for you, and they're just starting to, because this is when the contract has begun. There is something so crazy about right now in the air. I literally feel like there is stuff going on. And one of my friends had mentioned the Schumann resonance and how it's like very intense right now. And I'm like, I believe it, because I literally feel the craziness in the air. Okay, thank you, Gemini. If you did like that reading, please go ahead and visit my website and book a reading with me. Link is in bio, or snakepetalhealing.com. All right, who's after Gemini? Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Cancer, my Cancer babies. Okay, so let's read for your month of November. What's the deal here? Ooh, okay, 8 of Cups. Okay, let's see here. Cancers, what's going on in November? What's going on in November for my Cancers? We got 5. Okay, Cancer, here you are coming up fully. You are looking stable this month. I feel like there's an emphasis on holding back emotions, maybe shadow work within self. You're trying to get stable, I feel like. There may be a bit of gossip surrounding you this month that you may be kind of taking a break, taking these like much needed mental health days because of some possible gossip in your community that's going on around you. Or you could be like the observer. I feel like you're watching, you might be learning stuff this month. You could be taking maybe a new course of some sort, or learning some information. For Cancer. Oh boy, yeah. There's hostilities. I kind of feel like there are shadow emotions being worked out for you right now, Cancer. I feel like you may be holding back your hostilities towards people around you. I do think that you are balancing that out. There could have been something that made you feel just like really off your rocker recently, and you are moving away from that. You're getting away from maybe external validation and moving towards maybe more something that like is fulfilling to you. Just like trying to block out whatever this thing is that's been kind of looming over you, this like energy that is bringing up hostilities that you've had to like hold back. I feel like you're really mad and you could literally move a brick wall with your anger, but you're trying really hard to not let it consume you. And, you know, I think that you're turning towards things that'll bring you in money. Yeah, I literally think you're like brainstorming on ways to make more money. You're like, okay, this is literally driving me crazy. What else can I do here? I need to rebalance myself out. There's going to be some form of communication. I feel like you're going to be able to communicate possibly with someone, maybe even a water sign. I'm seeing Leo, I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be someone that you finally get to communicate with that's going to bring you a lot of peace maybe in the month of November. I'm seeing a lot of suitors for you. So if you are single, you have the possibility to meet a lot of new people that are going to be really, really attracted to you and want to offer you what they got. Yes, chef. Yes, chef. So I am seeing that money is stable, I think, in November. Yeah, with blossoming abundance here at the bottom of the deck. Money's good. You're looking good with money. I mean, it could be a little bit better, but you're not hurting in November. You're getting over these shadow emotions. There's a rage within, dare I say, that maybe has been burning for a long time that you are learning to subdue. Right? There are shadow elements, maybe even aspects of self that you're focusing on and being like, wow, I maybe really need to change that. I need to maybe change my mindset. I need to reroute what it is I have going on now, because what it is that's going on now is kind of problematic to my being. So that's the thing. But you are moving forward. Oh shit, okay. You're moving into November, growing your money. I do feel like, yeah, if people are saying stuff to you, you're going to come out victorious, okay? No weapon formed against you shall prosper is basically the vibe right now. If there's a truth that needs to be spoken, the truth is going to be spoken, and the truth is going to set you free. So if anybody thinks that they're going to be running weird little games around you, Cancer, this November, by saying a bunch of stuff that's not true, by just like, saying stuff that they think is relevant to their story, it's not. And I think that you're going to be vindicated, and it's going to be made very aware what the reality of the situation is. And the reality of the situation may be that there is too much going on within a connection. There's some sort of non-committal energy within a connection. Maybe a promise of a partnership when really there's somebody's giving to two people at once. They want their cake and eat it too. Big L. But if that's you, sorry, because sometimes the energies are interchangeable. I've been there before. I've also had my cake and ate it at the same time. I am guilty of such. So I do understand. And let's just be mindful when we get into those scenarios, what it's like when it happens to us. Do we really want to be putting out that type of energy in the world? Do we really want to be doing people bad and wrong willfully? Like, you're just getting more enemies. Oh my goodness, my ears are very itchy. You're just getting more enemies, right? You're just literally stacking the odds against you. Each time that you double cross a person, you're burning a bridge. There's less, healthy relationships in your life. It's drama. It's everywhere. So just remember, you try your best to be within integrity. If it's you, if it's the other person, whoever you're dealing with, well, that's what's happening for them. So just know that if someone's been like playing around with you in a way, there is some sort of situation coming to the forefront. Like, they're not going to be getting away with it for long. Like, word is going to travel here in these streets, and people are going to find out. Yeah, everybody involved is going to know what the real reality of the situation is, and in that way, the truth does set you free this November, Cancer. Okay, thank you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, snakepetalhealing.com, or visit the link in my bio. All right, Leo. Hi, Leo. Okay, let's see what's going on for Leo November. Ooh, your card just came right out. 4 of Wands, Leo. All right, let's see November for Leo. 2 of Wands. Oh, we got a lot of passion. 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness, you got a lot of fire here, Leo. Okay, 8 of Swords. Of course, they can't all be, not everything can be perfect all the time, right, Leo? Sometimes that happens. But, yeah, I mean, geez Louise, it looks like a pretty good month for you when it comes to celebrations with friends. Happiness. It looks like you're doing a lot within your community. You're creating a lot. I don't know, like, if you have some sort of job where you're very creative, there is a lot of that going on. You could be going to events. You could be... It's just like, okay, so here's the thing. I think in November you're thinking, where do I want to go next? You're not totally sure where you want to go next. And I think that is kind of what you'll be focusing on a bit, despite, like, 1 second here. Let's pull a little bit more. All right, so now that I got those, so this November, it's got a little bit of mental conflict for whatever reason. You know, some of you could be feeling some kind of emotions just about whatever has been going on in your life lately. There's an element on maybe burning the candle at both ends for you towards the end of the month. I do feel like there's a lot of really good things coming in for you in November, though, Leo, and I think that's very positive. It seems like if you're unsure of which direction to move in, you may have a couple options when it comes to something that you're passionate about or chasing a certain passion or something. I do feel like you're going to move in a certain direction that is going to bring you victory. And I do think that if you're in the public eye, you're going to be seen quite a bit this November. People are going to be looking at you very favorably. I think that your money is doing well. You are having money coming in for you the month of November. The only thing that I would tell you to watch out for is the fact that you may just kind of burn out towards the end of the month, because there's an aspect on kind of like self-care and not really doing the appropriate self-care when needed. You know, it's kind of like go to bed late, get up early, go to bed late, get up early, and repeat and repeat and rinse and repeat, you know. And it's like, once you do that like 10 to 12 times, shit, for me it's like 6, but once you do that multiple times, you know, at the end of that cycle, you're gonna be knocked on your A double snakes. But there is an emphasis here on spiritual evolution as well during November. There's something that is bringing you spiritually higher in November. I don't know if you're like exploring like spiritual concepts or something, or you're like learned some sort of new practice spiritually, or you're like in tuned with someone spiritually, or you're like in tune to the after, you know, life, or like speaking with people that have passed on, or there's just some sort of like spiritual evolution. It's almost like the veil has thinned, right? Which it does usually during this season, especially Scorpio season, I do find. I think that you're able to see things much more clearly. You may even be smelling things. Like you could have, what is it called when you smell stuff, like psychic smells? When you like smell things, like you could smell someone that you are around, or like, you know, passed on loved ones, you could smell their smell or something like that. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that. Yeah. Yep. Looks like, yeah, I mean, I think you have really happy times this month coming in despite some of the pains. I think that if you're going through anything currently that may be making you feel kind of stuck, there's going to be a lot of people around you that are going to be uplifting you in the month of November, which I think is very, very positive. You do also have money coming in. You may be setting a boundary with someone. There could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini setting a boundary with you as well. Because I don't know, it just seems like there's like not seeing eye to eye within this dynamic. It seems like someone feels like they need to win at all costs, and you know, it's never really conducive to a relationship to have too much pride within it. And Leo, because you are the lion, you know, pride is definitely something that you struggle with at times, being too prideful. You know, if this is speaking of you, there's really no point, there's no place in a healthy relationship for either person to have too much pride or to want to win at all costs. It's never actually going to go well. You know, it's just going to end up having one person hurt, and usually cause complications within the relationship. So, you know, if that's you, maybe someone here is just not vibing with that. You know, if it's someone else, yeah, there's you could be going over certain behaviors that feel toxic that maybe you might be doing, or someone around you is doing, and you're just like deading it, or they're deading it, because it's like it's too stressful. There's not enough clarity. You're going to be really focused on yourself this month. Okay, Leo, that is November. Thank you very much for rocking with me. I wonder if you're also deciding to like take a new course or like learn a new trade or something. I don't know. Something's in your mind with like planning on doing something new when it comes to like, where should I go next? Right? Da, da, da. Leo, Virgo. Oh my gosh, hi. Okay, Virgo, what's going on in November for you? Let's see, let's see. My Virgo buns. Of course we got. Oh, there you are, Virgo, with the King of Pentacles. What's going on in November for Virgo? Oh, okay, we got some hard work coming in. Virgo for the month of November. Damn. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. Hello. This is good. There's going to be strong emphasis on strong communication this month. I feel like you'll be communicating quite a bit. There could also be an element of like surprise, like stuff, like not everything is going to be planned this month. I do think that there's going to be some situations that are kind of impromptu for you. However, you're showing up very stable. I do think that you are, secure. It looks like you're going to be putting in a lot of hard work. I don't know if some of you are going to be like, either you're like working overtime, you're doing something, you're studying something, putting in a lot of work for something, or I don't know, there's just like a lot going on for you that is making you feel, yeah, like it's a lot going on for you in November. We're going to be just kind of running around doing stuff all the time. But I mean, I feel like that's classic like Virgo energy. But I do feel like your money looks stable, and I think that maybe whatever you're doing is also helping your money to grow in a way, or to, still become stable. But I kind of feel like you could be like writing a lot as well in the month of November, because I'm really noticing the quill, how it's like sticking out. I do think that there's going to be like an emphasis on writing for you, or something to do with like getting your thoughts out completely. This month I would feel like is like a lot about practicality, but also there is options for new suitors for you here coming in. I feel like you're looking really attractive and you have people very, very interested. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra, or even a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that has met your focus here. Looks like this person may want to come together with you to create some sort of like stability between the two of you, to like grow something. However, there may be some obstacles within moving that forward in the month of November. However, I am seeing that there's going to be forward momentum, and being able to kind of move past the situation. Let me just pull a couple more here so that I can. Oh. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Oh, okay. Virgo. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Virgo. Okay, so listen, when it comes to love, there's going to be someone coming into your life here that's going to be offering you love, okay? This is what I'm seeing. There are ways all over this month to deepen your connection to love. You may feel like it's hard for you. There could be cycles in your life that you feel you're still tied to. You feel that you kind of are stuck maybe still in the emotions of what's happened, and it's like really hard work for you to close out those cycles. So I am kind of seeing that when it comes to communication or maybe a lack of planning, there could be anxiety around that this month as well. I think that you are going to be I think you're getting a lot of downloads this month, Virgo. And that could be literally, but also I mean like spiritual downloads, ways in which things are going to help you grow, things that are going to be beneficial to you. I do feel like within there's going to be like some sort of aspect within possible new career opportunity, or the fact that your new suitors, there could be some hostilities. I don't know if there's like multiple people that like want you and you need to like speak up about it or something, or what is this like hostilities with Ace? Oh. So, okay. This is a little bit confusing here. Why, like, why would there be hostilities around attraction? Sorry. Oh, I dropped something. Sorry, just give me a minute. Okay. Oh, the hostilities around the attraction is that there is opportunities for you to maybe find new partners this month, intimately. There is a little bit of hostility around being intimate with people, maybe because of being left out in the cold previously. Maybe you've been like alone for a while and you haven't like done it in a minute. That could be something that requires patience, or maybe the person you're dealing with, they also maybe be in the same boat, and that may require some patience or something like that. Kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, you're looking very desirable this month, Virgo, and people are into you. And if you're not seeing this at the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, oh yeah, it's going to be very, very, very obvious to you that you have people wanting you. You might be indecisive about maybe who it is that you want to choose. But I think at the end of the day, you're going to choose the person that's most emotionally fulfilling for you. You know, who brings you the most happiness, obviously. And I have a feeling that that's either going to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra individual. Okay. So, thanks, Virgo. Who's next here? Thank you so much for your patience. And with that reading, if you would like to book a reading with me, please visit my website at snakepetalhealing.com or the link in my bio. So what's after Virgo? Libra. Hey, Libra. What's up? Okay, so this November 2025, what's the deal for Libra? Libra, November. Oh, Libra, November. Brr. Okay. Ooh, Libra. Okay. Listen, this is an interesting vibe. I do think that during the month of November, you're going to get new money opportunities. Obviously, there could be a transformation coming forward within the way that you even make money, or you're just getting like money coming in. I do think that you're going to be hanging out with friends and going to celebrations quite a bit this November. Just like attending gatherings, things like that. You may be holding back from a certain love connection. There could be a situation here within love that you are not sure if it's totally safe to move forward. Or hold on. I actually think that you're just holding back strategically within a connection because you like want it to work out, and I feel like you're just like doing that, or someone's doing that to you. I'm just gonna pull a couple more. Yeah, because there's like a transformation coming in around your love life. And you're wanting something to change maybe within a dynamic, and so you're like strategically like holding back from a person. You could also maybe, I feel like in November it is recommended to kind of marshal your resources, don't overspend, because that could bite you later. However, you do have money coming in, and I think you're going to be making more money than you even think in the month of November. But there's something about around like transformation between your love life. Oh, okay. So it's good. It's a good transformation in your love life. I think that somebody is coming in for you that's super fulfilling. This could be a Leo. This could be a Scorpio individual. Or they could have some of these things within their chart. They could be a friend, you know, a longtime friend that you have been seeing. I'm kind of thinking about that, but it seems like there's a transformation coming. I honestly feel like the second week of November, that could be very apparent to you. They could be a Cancer. But I think it's just you're moving forward within love, to be totally honest with you. Sorry, it's I just ate and so I keep burping, but it's so windy out there. I do think that you're doing some introspective stuff this month where you're like thinking about maybe the ways in which you've handled situations previously in the past and maybe how that wasn't like the best or the best way to go about it. Could have made things maybe even hostile at a certain point. And you're like, oh, I could have handled that better. Let's see, at the end of the month here, what's the vibe? So, yeah, at the end of the month, I think that you're deciding to move away from situations that have caused your broken heart. It's like, I feel like there's this like letting go of shadow emotions here. If not, you may be walking away from someone, but I'm kind of just thinking that this is like choosing love kind of overall, choosing to be more charitable, more giving instead of holding on so tightly to something. It's like choosing to choose love, basically, is what I'm seeing in November. But yeah, it looks like, you know, you also could be getting a new car. Some of you could be getting a new car, or you could be fixing your car or something like that. Yeah, but there is a possibility for financial constraints at a certain point. So, like in the beginning of the month, if you feel like, oh, I can just spend, I would conserve because you are getting more money like mid November, but like maybe it's not that much, you know, like maybe you're actually going to need it more than you realize and you're just like out here spending, you know, and it's going to bite you in the buns later. Gosh, so much healing. Something that you've been kind of focused on that maybe like I keep getting this energy of like thinking about the past, being like I didn't do this right the last time. Something that you've been focusing on that you regret is now changing because you've changed. And so there's like an inner knowing that if I get the chance to do this again, I will do it right. And there's like a healing taking place because of that. So it's like life lessons being learned. And I do feel like November is like the culmination point for you. I do think that you're going to be really in tune spiritually in November. And that's going to be helpful for multiple reasons, Libra. All right. Thank you very much, Libra. Do book a personal reading with me if you'd like. snakepetalhealing.com. Who's next? Scorpio, my darlings. Oh my gosh, it is your season. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I really like Scorpio season because I definitely get your guys' vibe and I feel the positive shift that happens during. All right, Scorpio. We have Knight of Wands. What's happening in November? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Oh my, everyone's getting a little bit of change coming in. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. So, I'm kind of getting the vibe that there could be a situation here that has plateaued within your life this November that you're kind of just starting to see has plateaued. Or there could be a situation that's coming to light when it comes to certain conflicts, feeling like you need to protect yourself, feeling like you need to, you know, feeling like you need to defend yourself, feeling like you need to set boundaries within a situation. That could be something that's coming up for you in November. Yeah, I think this had to do with a broken heart. So this could be with a lover, this could be with a friend, you know, anybody, but It's kind of giving this energy of just like someone coming in and out, kind of not like being super consistent with something that's bothering you. I feel like creatively you're going to be really creative this month though. There's this like newfound sorry. Yeah, I need a drink. There's this like newfound hello, Braden. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm only doing a reading right now. No worries. Take your time. Yeah, so it looks to me like your self-esteem is getting a hit up, a leg up, right? Your self-esteem is like you're feeling good about yourself this month. You may be kind of anxious. I think that you're trying to move forward from that. There could be a situation in which you are not sure what direction to go in. That's kind of keeping you a little bit torn, but I think you're going to take some time to sit and think about it, and then you're going to kind of have this inner knowing of what is best for you. But yeah, there could be someone coming in that's like kind of like boosting your ego a little bit, making you feel good the month of November. I don't particularly see it as something that feels super long lasting. I do think that whoever it is, it may just be like you need this person for the time being, they need you for the time being. I kind of feel like it's one of those relationships, but I could be totally wrong. This could just be like you being more creative as well, or finding out that you have some sort of like hidden creative talent that you just didn't know about that is like super boosting your oh goodness gracious, really boosting your self-esteem. I don't know if you're like super airheaded, because like I haven't been this fully airheaded like the entire readings until I got to yours. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, Two of Swords and indecision. There's something that you do not know. You don't know what's going to make you happiest or something. Like there's some situation here that in November you really don't know which way to go. Like you are literally torn. You are like, you want to go, you don't know which direction you want to move in. And it's kind of leading you to feel stuck, I think. There is this emphasis on being frozen. You'll figure out what the correct path is for you. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yeah, I think this could have to do with a new skill. This could have to do with a new job. This could have to do with a new skill, a new course or something that you want to take. If this is a person, this could be regards into an individual, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual. If you want to heal something, that could be maybe what you're indecisive about. I do feel like, there's going to be a leveling out to whatever the situation is. If this is for a job, oh goodness, there's something to do with working together with other individuals in some way, or like a collaboration between people that like there's not seeing eye to eye, whatever this is. I just feel like you're extremely confused about it. There could also be the indecision. There could be like deceit in regards to it that is just making it like harder and harder. It's like wanting to come together with someone, wanting to hear good news. I do think that you may hear good news in regards to the situation though. But yeah, I think that you may have to set your boundaries. You're not going to know exactly how this is going to go. Right now, Spirit is like not telling me, but I am seeing that there's like this confused energy on which way to go towards. This could be within a job or relationship or something. But you may be doing apprenticeship stuff, or you may be like offered to do some sort of apprenticeship and you're like unsure whether you want to move forward. Over time, it will be revealed to you kind of like what ends up happening. However, it revolves around the truth. Something about the truth is going to kind of, who else had this truth will set you free? Might have been Cancer, but something about the truth is going to be that the final kind of judge hitting the gavel moment, right? So if that's relevant to you, it's a little bit, hard to decipher. But any and all ways, make sure that you have the facts, okay? Get your facts straight. Like, don't ever, when it comes to this situation, do not approach without the truth, because you're not going to get far. You need to have the truth. It needs to be served on a platter, point, period, blank. That's it, right? Otherwise, there's going to be trouble on the farm. All right, so with money coming in. Ooh, are you upgrading your position? You're upgrading your position here. Someone could be offering you. So yeah, I'm seeing that you could be upgrading a position at your work. You could be getting a raise, or there's something here happening where you're like maybe becoming more of an authority figure, or an authority figure is figuring out a way to help you make more money. A parent could be giving you money. You could be given money. I feel like maybe even inheritance is like coming in for some reason. If like your father passed away or something, there could be money coming in. But yeah, I am seeing money for you, and I think that you're going to be very stable, yeah. With the Ten of Cups after the Ten of Swords, is like, there could be a situation in which you had like a broken heart that you're really upset about, something that you were holding on to that you're moving away from. Something about this money coming in is going to allow you to like be able to like sit more comfortably and like feel more good about yourself. So what's the Ten of Swords here? I feel like you could also be possibly getting sick. If you're not taking care of your health, that could be something that's coming up. I do see that you're going to move past this though. In regards to an ending that has taken place, I am seeing that you're going to be overcoming this, and I think that this money is going to help you feel more stable. There is an essence of stability here. I think that unexpectedly there's been some sort of shakeup within a relationship, or platonic or romantic within your life, or something unexpected that happens. But I am seeing that there could have been some form of like manipulation long term. However, I think that if there was any manipulation within a dynamic, you will figure that out. But like, basically, I'm seeing overcoming of obstacles, financial security throughout the month of November, sitting pretty essentially, being recognized by your loved ones. I don't know if any of you do any things online, but that's positive. It looks like there's a wish fulfillment here within a connection as well that's coming in towards the end of the month, maybe with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. Maybe after an ending, there may be like some sort of like, yeah, like if you, I kind of get the vibe that like you maybe had a fight with someone, or you were not getting along with someone, and then the making up moment comes. Definitely get that, because this is very fulfilling to you, whatever this is. This could even be like a something that you stopped doing for a while that was really fulfilling for you is coming back around. So thank you, Scorpio. I will say that was a little bit confusing for me. So what's after Scorpio? Sagittarius. Your second pair is free. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on November 2025? Ooh, Empress. Sag 2025. Okay, 9-1, Sagittarius. Oh. Okay. Sagittarius. Looks like you're growing something. I think that there's a lot of enlightenment coming forward for you. I do think that you're really like analyzing this month a lot about yourself. There's a lot of like introspection going on. I do kind of feel like you may feel like you need to hold the higher ground within a situation, or you may have feel the need to maybe defend yourself in certain scenarios. What the fuck? That ticked me off. Give me a break. 1 second here, Sag. Wow. Owen Wilson, wow. Big time. Ugh. There we go. Oh, yeah. I didn't even do my workout today. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ugh. Maybe you're exercising. I kind of just feel the need to do a couple stretches. Promise I won't do that for long. I know it's annoying when readers like just start doing their own. They just go on their own side quest. So we're getting back into it. But I dropped the cards and I had to recalibrate. That feels really good on my energy though. Okay. What were we talking about? Month of November. For my Sagittarius beanies. Get a little bit more. Month of November for my Sagittarians. Month of November. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this keeps happening. Ugh. Okay, Sag. Okay, so when it comes to growing something, you could feel possibly as though it's hard to grow a situation. This could be a business, a relationship, you know, it could even just get down to your garden. Like, I really don't know your situation, but it seems like there's something that has you all tied up and it's making it hard to grow. However, I think it's going to grow still regardless. It's looking very stable and beautiful. I just think that there are some thought processes, some things that are tied up within whatever it is trying to grow this. I kind of feel like it could be a connection. There's a truth that comes forward in regard to moving this connection forward. And like becoming a team with someone or something. It's like you may have felt left out in the cold, or as if you didn't have what you needed previously. That is making you feel kind of stuck in a way. With the Door to Value and 9 of Wands, you may financially at this time be kind of just like, I want to say fighting for your life. Jeez, this November. So, damn. But, you know, hopefully that's in the jokey way, not literally, because that's not funny. But, you know, with Door to Value, I think that there is stability coming in within your financial sector. You could just be maybe having a hard time. And as the month rolls on, I think that you're going to be communicated with maybe about a job, or someone's going to be communicating with you about how to help you achieve more stability within a certain area. This could be unexpected. I kind of get the vibe of like you might meet someone that's going to be going to be able to help you get a job, making more money or something like that. Is kind of what I'm picking up on. It's going to be like out of the blue as well. It's definitely going to surprise you, Sag baby. I think that whatever this is, it's like a very high demand thing. I think that like a lot of people want it. Also, this could be a person coming in that like wants to be with you. That's in like high demand, and like a lot of people want this person. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Libra, Taurus. Kind of what I'm seeing here. Or Leo. Or Gemini or Virgo. So much coming up here. But yeah, you could be realizing also in the month of November that it's like there's been certain aspects that have kept you from like making more money. Like there are certain things that have kept you from making more money, whether it be like your inner conflicts or the way you communicate, or there's something here that you're realizing has kept you from making more money. And I think you're going to start to either take action towards that, or it's going to be like taken for you. And last month there is money coming in. Yeah, I think that this is going to be like you're paid fairly for your work. Maybe you previously weren't paid fairly for your work or something like that, but that's going to be changing. There's definitely a balance on reciprocal energy here. If there's a connection that you were in that didn't work out previously, or you're just like a second time around with someone or something, or like another time around with someone, I am seeing that. And it looks like there's going to be balance within the connection. However, there may be some hostilities within the connection. There may be some hostilities. And it looks like the hostilities might be coming from your end. Maybe just because you have a lot going on and you feel like it's hard to balance everything. And I think that you really want rest. And I think that maybe like having to give to this is like making you feel off. Sag. Well, if you can't give to it, just be vocal, right? About it. Let's pull more in these hostilities. Oh my gosh, your energy, yeah. So I don't know if, yeah, it's just like too much going on for you. I think you're feeling like really like overwhelmed or something like that, and it's causing hostilities. Could be like acting out. Of course, this could be somebody doing that to you. They have a lot going on, so they could be like acting out, being kind of having outbursts and stuff. Balance is asked for. Don't overreact. You know, if you can help it, don't overreact to someone that may be doing that to you. And if you're doing that to someone, you know, maybe same thing. Oh, this is crazy. There's a lot of, I just feel like you want to throw shit. You are reaching the point or something where you're like, this is a lot, this is a lot, this is a lot. So I don't know. I think in November you're going to have a lot going on. You're going to be coming to a lot of realizations as well this November. Maybe about connections, maybe about self, maybe about what it is you're willing to give, what you can actually give and what you can't. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is within love. There may be an attachment that you need to walk away from that is keeping you blocked from accepting whatever this love is. Because, like, to me, this love seems like it's good for you. It seems very healing. It's just there's some stuff that needs to be walking away. This could even be someone that you could share a family with possibly in the future at some point, right? But it's just like, don't allow yourself to feel super stuck of something in the past that's going to hinder you from like moving forward with someone who's like good for you. Okay. Who's next? Capricorn. Hello, Cappies, my love. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's the deal for November? What's the deal for the Caps? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Capricorn November. Capricorn November. Oh yeah, this is really nice. You guys have a really good energy this month. I feel like November is for you. Don't want to speak too soon. Oh yeah, well here comes the anxiety card. But hey, I mean, nowadays is it possible to even not be anxious at a certain point? Okay. Wow, new beginnings here. Healing's coming through Capricorn. When it comes to your emotions, your dreams. Like, there's something really major about this reading with the Empress, the Fool, the healer of all ages. There's like a new beginning here. I think you're like growing an empire for yourself, or you're trying to grow something of longevity for yourself that you're working very strategically towards, and I think that you're doing it very effectively. With the Empress card here, it's like the strategies that you're taking are really actually making huge waves. But I do think you're giving just as much as you want to receive. Like, I think that you're doing all the right things. However, you still have anxiety about maybe giving to others. Why is that? Anxiety. What is that? Ooh. Maybe you feel like you're over giving and it's like giving you anxiety because, like, do you know whenever you like someone and you like want to give them everything, but then you like they see you as like dumb for it, and they kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's giving, that energy where the person, you're worried about giving too much to the person, even though you want to give to them because you literally are like, this is so awesome. Like, let me just give you, because like your daddy energy with Capricorn. But I feel like this is causing you anxiety, possibly. You don't want to overgive. You don't want to seem like a simp. Okay? And that's kind of what it's giving here. But really, I mean, you're good. You're good. I would say, still kind of like, keep your wits about you with the overgiving thing, but I do feel like you're pretty like good here. I want to say locked in. So, that's cool. Now we have job opportunities coming up. We have, yeah, for these job opportunities, these are things that are like leading you towards like your destined path. You also have like, you're looking very attractive, and I think that you may have certain lovers coming in, or you're just looking incredibly desirable. This is something that is really catapulting you towards your life's mission as well. So that is really cool. You are doing a damn thing, may I say, Capricorn. Yeah, there's new money coming in for you. Basically, people are offering you stuff. They're wanting to be next to you, near you. They're offering you their wands. They're wanting to go on business ventures with you because you look very stable, and people want to invest in that. So you could even be having investors coming in this month. Yeah, I just feel like you don't totally know maybe how you want to make your money work for you or something like that. And I think that could be emphasis as well in November a little bit. Because yeah, there's definitely going to be abundance coming in for you, more so because there's a new beginning here within your emotions that I think is directly being reflected monetarily for you too. With the Four of Wands and action, you're out celebrating. You may be going to events. You may be even like cleaning your space, like cleaning your house quite a bit this month or something. But you could be reaching plateaus in which it's time for like a new level up, a new step or something like that. It's the hostilities though. It's come out a few times for some people. Be careful of, yeah, okay, so we were talking about money. Listen. With investors, if you have people coming in that want to do business with you, read the fine print. Not everybody has your best interest at heart, and this could really cause some hostilities because I do think that someone may try to literally run you for your dollars. Like somebody's going to try to make you sign something that is going to be more beneficial for them on their end and not for you. And I do want you to be aware of that in November. And this could be towards the end of November, but I'm not giving too much timeline. So, keep an eye out for it. If you feel like someone's energy is off when you're like having an exchange with them and there's like a bit of hostility, even just a little bit that you sense, pay attention to that because I think that will be a good indicator of who this person is and what it is they're trying to do. Okay, Cap, thank you very much. I'm going to wrap these up here soon because I'm getting a little bit tired. But awesome. Thank you very much. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you know where to find me. Link in bio or snakepetalhealing.com. Thank you. All right. Hello, Aquarius. Oh my goodness. What is your November? Starting off with the Tower. It's okay. We got Uranus energy. Ooh, then the Sun. That's what we like to see. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. I do think that you're going to be working very hard this month, Aquarius. You could be doing like an apprenticeship or something. You could be just like really putting in work, putting in the elbow grease. Let's just pull a few more before I start. Okay. All right, listen up. So there's something unexpected that comes in regards to like a caring connection here with you, Aquarius. Something that you didn't see coming. I want to pull on this because I'm genuinely curious. Are some of you queer? I'm an Aquarius too, so I'm like, okay, wowzers. Well, geez Louise. It would seem to me that there is a situation in which there was a union maybe that was supposed to happen that's going to be coming to an end. Something very surprising when it came to a connection here that you had. Or it's like there's some sort of like pain not being let go of like within a connection. Or it's possible that there was like some sort of conflict within the connection, some sort of competition within the connection that's going to be overcome. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I am seeing that things are going to be overcome. It seems like maybe there's like an argument that takes place in like the first week that like this isn't gonna work or something like that, and then it like does, because there's like level-headedness. I think someone is being like so extremely rash or something. So whatever that's about, I don't know. Now, however, yeah, like honestly, I am seeing this as though it's like an unexpected ending within a connection for the first week of November in some way. Because we have carrying connection, 10 of Swords, Tower. There's not really, with 5 of Wands here, there's not like a huge, is this some sort of conflict? There's not like a huge different way to describe that, but there's some sort of conflict here when it comes to the connection and the healing of the connection that is just like it's not happening. So there could be a connection that you were in that's coming to an end, and then there's another connection coming in with an earth sign that is looking like it's going to be reigning victorious. So I don't know if the nail in the coffin is happening like with some connection. It could also be with this earth sign, but like the earth sign I'm seeing is come out victorious. Could just be like literally you and your money as well throughout this breakup. But for some of you, you are putting a nail in a coffin within a certain situation and moving into another situation. So here's happy family and the Sun card. This is something that brings you a lot of joy. I think that you're going to be moving. What is this about? There's good news here in regards to maybe a Leo individual, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual that you are coming together with. I think that maybe this person, you could have blended families. They could have children or something. You could have children and, you know, just like basically bring the family together vibes. So I am seeing that. I don't know, something about kids, like, yeah, it's like there's been a new beginning manifested, something that's like a lot happier for you. If this was like an argument with your like significant other that you have during the first week and then you move into like calmer waters, things are going to be fine. You guys both have the willpower to make this work and you both want it. And so that is kind of what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? This is all over the place. So then there's been communication here about walking away or switching directions. So I do think that you may just focus more on yourself here, and you may be like, I need to heal whatever's going on with me long term. And so I do think that you're going to put the focus on self. Now, do I know if you're going to break up or not? I don't know. But the 3 of Swords and the broken heart of yours towards the end of the month. So yeah, I kind of feel like you're going to be focused on self, or there could be like a truth coming forward with a Virgo individual that kind of just like ends whatever situation. This is kind of messy and I'm so sorry. I'm reaching the end here, so I don't, you know, I feel like I'm not as tapped in right now or something, or maybe it's just like unclear energy for me to read. But yeah, for November, there's going to be some sort of truth that comes forward that I think you're going to be like, okay, like, I guess I should just focus on me. Maybe some sort of changed perspective between a dynamic or something like that ends up happening. Why though? Deceit. It's been coming a lot. Deceit, that's why. Somebody lying on you, or you were lying to someone, I don't know. It's very heartbreaking, I think, that but you'll overcome it because you're focusing on self. Literally, you're still looking pretty, you're vibing, you're looking good, right? You're stable. It's just like, like, what? Like, I didn't even see that coming, like, at all. I feel like you're, like, gonna give this person... So it's, like, it's a very, like, back and forth with wishy-washy energy between you and whoever this is. It's kind of, like, I feel like you're, like, oh, it's over, it's on again, it's over, it's on again. Like, maybe it's, like, a huge on and off relationship that you guys have. And, yeah, I think in November there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna just show you exactly where you stand with each other. If you want to book a personal reading, snakepetalhealing.com. or link in my bio. All right, Pisces, last but not least, let's see what your November 2025 looks like. Pisces. Pisces, November 2025. Oh, this is a building month for you. Definitely. You've got new money coming in here. I feel like you got money coming in, but you may feel a little bit upset about what was spent. Like, I kind of feel like you're going to be looking back, like thinking like, oh, I should have saved this money for this. It's like, there's like an intuitive knowing. I feel like you're kind of pushing through and growing through those emotions when it comes to maybe spending money, where you're like, you know, I know I shouldn't have done that, and I'm taking baby steps towards changing my perspective, kind of thing. But I just feel like you get so excited doing that it's like, you know, there's maybe some people that like do use spending to like, you know, bring them those endorphins. Let's see here. Pisces. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we do have emphasis on the spending. There could be some hostilities this month with balancing finances that maybe just like bring some hostile energies to the forefront this month, maybe between you, within your household and stuff like that. It seems like you're kind of not sure which direction to take here. I'm not totally sure exactly what we're focusing on though. What are we focusing on for the 2? I'm feeling like it's maybe with spending time by yourself more, or like choosing to pour more into yourself. Something is being illuminated here in which has kept you've been kept in the dark, and I feel like it's just like about like subconscious patterns that are being illuminated here. Like maybe when things seem like a lot worse than they are, but it's not actually the case. Like I kind of have a vibe that there is like something being hidden from you, in the sense where it's like you aren't seeing things clearly for exactly how they are, and it's like causing turbulence like within your life. I do feel like at the end of the day, I think this is like making problems seem worse than they are kind of in your life. There is like happiness, but I think there's like part of you that's like not letting you really be fully happy. And that could be something that you are seeing first week of November, like really clearly, like this time. I am seeing maybe a little bit of people watching in November that you could be doing, but also just like there could be like gossip within your community, or like people talking about you or something, stuff that you may be hearing, and you're just kind of like, you know, kind of piss you off. With the Page of Pentacles and Deceit. Page of Pentacles and Deceit. Let's pull more on that, because like the Deceit cards, there are some Slimers out here this November, yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. I feel as though, Pisces, that there could be a situation in which you were dealing with someone where there is deceit. Maybe when it comes to, there's some sort of conflict here going on that you're finding out about within a connection. You may have to set a boundary, because it seems like maybe it has something to do with finances of some sort. Like it does look like counterpart energy here that's coming up. There is, money is a factor. Money is a factor for sure. There's, I don't know. Let's just see. Yeah, it has to do with like growing something or something like that. You know, this could be deceit from you. This could be deceit from whoever else it is. You're right. You have to put the shoe on the right foot. But it's something to do with a choice here of being generous. A choice here of being generous. A choice here of like moving forward within something, and like somebody's like withholding it. Someone is like not doing it. Someone is like withholding emotion that could be really helpful, or withholding money that could be really helpful to someone. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. But yeah, it looks to me like there is healing coming in, maybe after a period of stagnancy or an unhealed period for you. Like dreams are coming in. I think money is going to be fixed a bit, but there is still a big emphasis on financial constraints. There's a lot of dreams for like how to make things a reality. Maybe even how to move forward within romantic partnerships. Moving out of a period of difficulty. And the ships are coming in. So in November, I think you're going to see that there's more money coming to you maybe in December. But it's like, I'm kind of just feeling you could maybe be spending a little much. This spending could maybe put a strain on what's going on within your situation. You could be looking at things maybe through a certain lens that isn't completely clear. That's going to maybe like affect your situation a little bit here too. Thank you so much. I am actually so tired now. So I'm getting EP. So I have to go, Pisces. But I will be definitely posting more. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, snakepetalhealing.com or visit the link in my bio. Bye.